Okay, so we are done for the first 3 lessons regarding to logarithm, and let us now proceed to logarithmic equation. So let us begin. So we have the property of logarithmic equations. In exponents is we have our equations, inequality, and function. Of course, we have also a logarithmic equations, inequalities, and functions. But this time, I'm going to discuss only the logarithmic equation. So yon logarithmic of so in short, that b is must be positive, but it will be greater than 1. Then the logarithmic function y is equal to logarithm of x with the base of b is increasing for all x. If 0 is less than b is less than 1, then the logarithmic function y is equal to logarithm of x with the base of b is decreasing for all x. This means that logarithm of u with the base of b is equal to logarithm of b is with the base of b if and only if u is equal to b. What does it mean? So, we have techniques for solving logarithmic equations. So, number 1, we're writing to exponential form. Of course, you're going to convert. And, of course, you'll also do the following rules of how you solve the exponential equation. Next, using logarithmic properties. Applying the one-to-one property of logarithmic functions, the zero factor property, if ab is equal to 0, then a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. So that's the next. Now we have some examples involving logarithmic equation, that is, in short, that is solve problem number 7. Sabi ko nga sa inyo nung last video, continuous ang solve problem number per presentation. Okay, so kung makikita niyo sa Google Classroom. So go to my e-library website or my website na makita sa inyong description, at doon niyo makikita. And sa Google Classes, so huwag kayong mag-alala, yun ay purpose na, that's my e-library. Okay, huwag kayong mag-alala, hindi ko kaklasihan to. Now, proceed na tayo sa first example. So, we have solutions. So, yun ay ginawa po natin since they have the same base. So, syempre kapag, sige, yan, kinonvert po natin siya into exponential form, and you are going to apply into one-to-one property. So, ito na yon. Alin man dyan naman, kahit pwede nyo pagbaliktad. Next. So, paano po naging 5? So, divide both sides of equation into 2. So, ayan, so divided by 2 is 1. So, we have 1x, or x, then divided by 2 is 5. So, check. 5 is a solution of since logarithm of 2 times 5 with the base of 4 is equal to, or, diba? Right, 2 times 5 is 10. Is defined. That is defined. Examples involving logarithmic equation, solve problem number 8. So, how about this equation? So, ayan. So, paano po naging ganito? So, you are going to convert. So, we have 3 raised to 2 power. And, syempre, that is remaining. That will remain changing into exponential form. So, ayun naman yon. Ganun naman ang rules, di ba? So, next, we have 2x minus 1 is equal to 9. So, 5 na naman. Bakit pa naging 5? So, di ba, ililipat nyo yung 1 dito sa kabila. That will, 9 plus 1 is 10. Ano yun naman natin? So, yan, wala na yan. So, 9 plus 1 is 10. So, divide both sides of equation into 2. And x is equal to 5. Kahit i-testing nyo pa, tama na. So, 2 times 5 is 10 minus 1 is 9. So, kahit i-ano nyo siya dito, 9 pa rin. Kapag kinonvert nyo siya, 9. Okay? Next, ito naman. Ito madali-dali lang to. Alam niyo bakit? Kasi kung i-convert nyo siya, so that will be x squared is equal to 16. So, gagamitan nyo lang siya ng ating square roots. Or factoring. Dalawa naman yon. It's either pwede nyo siyang hanapan ng square root. So, x squared. So, x. And square root of 16 is positive and negative 4. Pero ang given, ang naano ko dito is factoring. Inipat nyo 16 dito. So, it's either naman dyan kapag ganitong, it's either you factor, it's either you find the squares of both sides of equation. So, kung kahit i-check nyo yan, tama lang naman. Solve problems involving logarithmic equations. So, problem number 10. Paano pag ganitong scenario? Since makikita nyo, it seems like this is the gagamitan natin siya ng law, such as ang naka-indicate dito is first law. Since this is addition, that's supposed to use the product rule. Okay, so multiply nyo ito. What will be the result? So, syempre, naman natin into exponential power. Exponential form, rather. Ayan. So, isosolve nyo siya, then it will become this. Full method. So, 1x, x, minus x. So, wala tayong middle term. And, multiply mo yan, then multiply mo to. Ito ang result nyo. Okay. Speaking of, so, kaya po naging ganito ang ililipat nyo yung 8, that will become negative 8. Negative 1 plus negative 8 is equal to negative 9. So, multiplication of two binomials. So, ayan. It's either gawin nyo is, ganito ang another technique natin. So, di ba ganyan makikita nyo? So, lipat nyo yung 1 dito sa kabila. 8 plus 1 is 9. 8 plus 1 is 9, di ba? So, we have x squared is equal to 9. So, find the square root of both sides of equation that x will be equal, okay, pangit na sulat ko, that will be equal to positive and negative 3. Or kayo, bahala kung gusto nyo factoring or yung technique natin na extracting square roots. So, ito, kahit anong naman kapag ganito scenario, pwedeng extracting or pwedeng factoring. Okay, so problem number 11, kapag ganito ang scenario, so x squared is equal to, paano po naging 10 squared? Since whole number ito, so that's suppose, kasi magiging ang equivalent is 2 logarithm of 10. Kaya kapag inanin nyo yan at maging logarithm of 10 squared, so ito yun. So find the square root of both sides of the equation, or you are going to factor, so ito lang. Next, use the logarithms to solve for the value of x in the exponential equation. Ito, logarithm na to. Applying the one-to-one property, so, ngayon, iyanin po natin yung law. So, ito yun, no? Since 2 is positive, so, yan. And that the answer will be, kasi kapag nilipat nyo yung, kasi itatranspose nyo po ito, no? Itatranspose nyo yan yung sa kabila, magiging negative logarithm of 2. So, kaya po, ito ang magiging result ninyo. Okay, logarithmic inequalities that will be discussed in my next video.